within the heart of a massive humming power station lived Barnaby. He was a small hamster in a transparent plastic world, surrounded by machinery. Every morning at exactly 6 o'clock, the heavy silence was broken by the manager. A single sunflower seed dropped into the cage with a metallic click. Barnaby grabbed the prize, shoving it deep into his cheek pouch. He knew his role. He stepped onto the giant metal wheel, his tiny claws clicking against the cold surface. As Barnaby's pace quickened, the transformation began. Outside the station's thick walls, the city lights flickered to life. By noon, the entire skyscraper district was glowing with a vibrant artificial hum. Inside the control room, the manager watched the monitors with a cold, calculating eye. He watched the digital waves of the city's heartbeat, his hand hovering over the controls. He adjusted the resistance on the wheel, making it heavier and harder to turn. Barnaby was no longer just a pet. He was the engine of civilization. But even engines need to rest. Barnaby slowed his pace and eventually stopped. The effect was instantaneous and terrifying. In the downtown sector, street lamps dimmed. Panic rippled through the traffic control center as the subway train slowed. The manager's face turned pale. He tapped frantically on the glass. "Keep running, Barnaby!" he shouted. But the hamster was indifferent. He sat calmly, grooming his whiskers until a second seed was tossed. The sight of the seed triggered a primal instinct. Barnaby lunged forward. The city grid surged back to life, and the central plaza flared to full brightness. But as evening approached, the demand for power spiked to dangerous levels. The manager cranked the resistance dial to the absolute maximum. The wheel became a mountain of lead. Barnaby struggled, his small muscles straining and trembling against the heavy rotation. He stumbled, his feet sliding toward the dangerous edge of the spinning wheel. For a second, it looked like he would fall. He caught himself with his claws. He pushed harder, his breathing heavy and ragged, pouring every ounce of his soul. Slowly, the city grid stabilized, the lights holding steady against the dark. When the final shift ended, the manager finally cut the power. The wheel slowed to a silent halt. Barnaby collapsed onto his cedar shavings. He ate his final seed with slow, tired movements, then curled into a ball. The city outside continued to hum with the energy he had provided.